But when I felt trapped, that's when doors would open. They said God makes a way, that's how I know I'm chosen. You can throw stones and try to judge me, but God loves me, God loves me. You can chastise and try to treat me ugly, but God loves me, God loves me. You can't be insolent and act like you're above me, but God loves me.
Alright, the next topic we're going to discuss is the moment you've all been waiting for. And first, we're starting off with one of the greatest predictors in history. Ned, the TBE baby.
Yes, sir.
Who you got? Anthony Joshua or Alexander Usyk?
Usyk's been gaining weight for this fight. He's been training hard. Yo, Usyk has like his IQ, his boxing IQ is amazing. He's fast, and he's like that quick rabbit. You know, it's like the Easter rabbit. Like you try to catch him, and you know you can't pick him up because he's so fast. And for me saying all of this, Usyk has a skill set that can frustrate Anthony Joshua, and the quickness, I don't know if Joshua gets overwhelmed with like, oh, I can't touch him right now, I can't hit him here, I can't get him there. He's not landing his punches as he wants to. Doesn't dictate the fight as he needs to, and it looks like Usyk versus uh Chisora one. Usyk versus Chisora. Let me clarify that. Then I would root for Usyk, but I don't know. AJ's out here. AJ's a different specimen, He's a beast like he's a beast among beasts. Like, how can I say that? Like,
I'm gonna pause this right now. Man, you be sounding real funny when you talk about AJ.
Yo, come on now.
I know.
G, you're crazy. G.
I know you feeling me, Trill, on this one.
It sounded like he was about to go talk about his back. It didn't sound like that.
He's getting bigger. He's a beast amongst them.
He's a specimen.
AJ by round 7. I'm just gonna sit there. AJ knocked out by round 7.
Yo, what was the other one he said when we were talking about the video game?
Oiled up. I said he was oiled up.
He wants to see him oiled up.
Yeah. Come on now, yo. Y'all doing too much.
Yo, let's chill out before someone who doesn't have a sense of humor say we're bullying Ned. Someone who lacks a sense of humor is going to say we're bullying Ned. So let's
bullying
stop.
me,
Ned running with the narrative. Ned looking for the sympathy vote. Ned trying to get the sympathy vote. I don't feel safe here. Yo, Ned, you can pick up where you left off. You were saying how AJ is a specimen. Go ahead.
AJ by knockout round 7, yo. I'm calling it.
I'm turning it over to Trill. Dollar Bill.
I think I got AJ for the win, but I won't be surprised if Usyk can pull off a draw or can get a couple and win by like a point or two on decision. I wouldn't be shocked, but I got AJ for this fight all the way.
All right, we'll turn it over to the most objective person in the world when it comes to Alexander Usyk. Conspiracy G, your prediction for this fight?
Soup. Horse soup. 8th round knockout. AJ, you better not do it within 4 because you won't get your credit. So you better carry this guy for the first couple of rounds, then take him out in the 8th. So I got AJ 8th round decapitation.
This is difficult because I've always said that Usyk has a style that can. Usyk is capable of mimicking a style that's difficult for Anthony Joshua. And you look at the style in which he faced Andy Ruiz, and that was difficult for him. So Joshua had to utilize his height, movement, and keep Andy Ruiz at range. The difference between Andy Ruiz and Usyk is Usyk has better footwork than Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz has fast hands, but his footwork doesn't match his hand speed. But Usyk, you got the Ukrainian dance school. You see Usyk doing what he does in the ring and the foot movement. So his foot movement's going to be a lot better. So for that reason, you got to look at Usyk as, at least in terms of overall ability, a better version of what he faced in Andy Ruiz. So as I said, Usyk represents a style that's difficult for Anthony Joshua, and he can mimic Andy Ruiz and do things that Andy Ruiz wasn't able to do. Now, considering that Anthony Joshua showed the ability to make the necessary adjustments in the rematch with Andy Ruiz, so I believe if Anthony Joshua utilizes his reach, his height, and he's calculated and he does what he needs to do, he should win this fight. So I'm picking Anthony Joshua. I do believe Anthony Joshua will stop Usyk, but I believe it's because Joshua's just a powerful man. He stopped bigger men. And it's no knock against Usyk. It's just Joshua's really that powerful. And Usyk's a great heavyweight, but, Joshua's stronger, faster, more accurate, better stamina than Derek Ward Chisora. And if Usyk is waiting for Joshua to fade, he's in for a long night, especially this new AJ. So I believe that Joshua will stop him. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with G. I'm gonna say ninth round though. I don't think it's gonna happen in the eighth. I'm gonna say ninth round. I think he stops Usyk, but I think Usyk's gonna give a good account of himself, and I don't think Usyk's gonna be outmatched. I just think it's gonna be one of those things where Joshua's too big, too strong, too fast, and it's gonna end up catching up with Usyk. So I got Joshua by stoppage.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all think AJ is gonna even respect Usyk's power? Because when you think about it, AJ done went up against Klitschko, Povetkin, Parker, Pulev. These are some heavy hitting dudes that he took some. Well, not all the guys, but he took some good shots from most of them gentlemen. If the sparring partners talking about the power levels is like way different, should Joshua even respect homie's power? And if
he's not even thinking about it like that. He knows that this is a chess match. And like I said before on the show, this is not a battle of the physiques. This is going to be a battle of the minds. This is a chess match, and that's why AJ, he's getting leaner, he's getting meaner. He knows what's in front of him, and he knows what he got to do. Even if I think, look, I got AJ winning this fight. Even if Usyk pulls off a victory, you know what I'm saying, which he pulls off a victory, I know it got to be on points. If he pulls off this victory, right, I think that AJ will spark him out in a rematch. I just think that AJ got this. I think that AJ got this.
I want to say, I feel if Usyk's power really is, if Usyk really doesn't have any power, like by round 3, AJ is like, it feels like I'm being like massaged. Like it's like a massage. Like his touches are just heavenly. Then I think AJ is gonna just put the brakes on him. Like that's it. Like we gotta stop this. But I don't know if Usyk comes in here and it's like Cho says, the battle of the minds, and they really want to see what the greats have. Like you're undisputed cruiserweight for a reason. I want to see where this goes. But if it's like you really have no power, I don't see how long it could go, man, when AJ really touches him up, like hits him with a jab and Usyk's stumbling. Or, AJ hits him, catches him, like when Usyk's move, like Usyk will avoid a lot of AJ's punches, but when it gets to the later rounds of deep water, and it's like, now I can put my claws in you.
That'll be the first for me to see him get knocked out.
Yeah.
Never see Usyk knocked out. So it'll be the first for me.
So it sounds like we all saying, well, at least Ned's saying he's eating Ukrainian soup. Or soup, huh?
No,
you
you're
know what
saying
it
he's
is,
in
man.
the suit.
Really in the suit.
See, the thing is, I don't like this because I feel like the narrative is set up for so that neither man can win. If Anthony Joshua does what we think he's going to do, everyone's going to say he did what he was supposed to do when Usyk was no good. But Usyk is good, and so is Joshua. This is the way the narrative is set up. Neither man can win, and I don't like that.
Nah, hold on. If Usyk wins, Usyk is the man. I'm telling you, bro. Like the world's gonna be like shocked. It's kind of like
to me, I know he's gonna. I think, man, for me, it's the same. Like I just don't. To me, it's the same. Like I really feel that Anthony Joshua should get credit for beating the guy as technically sound as Alexander and talented as Alexander Usyk. I think that will be a dope accomplishment. Like I ain't seen nobody else do it.
And I don't feel like Usyk needs to win to deserve respect. I feel like if Usyk gives a good account of himself, he deserves respect. This dude came from cruiserweight, 2 heavyweight fights, and jumped in the ring with Anthony Joshua. We got dudes who spent their entire career
with Derek Chisore, his second fight at heavyweight.
Second fight. Third fight against Anthony Joshua. You got dudes who campaigned their whole career at heavyweight acting like they didn't get the offer from Joshua. You got Luis Ortiz like, oh, what happened? I missed my offer. You got the 2 guys who claimed they're number 1 and 2, both turned down contracts worth over $100 million to fight Anthony Joshua. So I'm just sitting here saying, like, even if Usyk loses, but he gives a good account of himself, he deserves respect for taking that challenge. I just feel like the only scenario, I guess, where Usyk will get the credit he deserves is if he wins. But even if he loses and Joshua wins, I just feel like this is set up so neither man gets the credit they deserve.
And it's dope. Like Usyk is like, yo, listen, he didn't say, oh, give me a little bit more time at heavyweight, give me another little bit. He said, no, I'll take the challenge.
But low key though, I kind of wish Usyk did have more time at heavyweight. I don't know how much the pay is for Usyk, but I would like to see a more established heavyweight Usyk going up against AJ, because then AJ will get full credit. But as of right now,
he was willing to step aside, bro. He was willing to step aside.
And then when his opportunity presented itself, he ain't going to duck from nothing.
Facts.
He ain't going to duck from nothing.
Well,
you know, he could have said, like, no, I'm going to still go with it. No, he ain't ducking from nothing.
Let me say this. Y'all know how I give it up. I even give credit to
You say you know how you give it up, and that's certain pause. How you give it up, Dan? How you give it up, Dan?
Oh no.
Anyways, I'm gonna say this. You know how I am on this show. I even give credit to the losers. Usyk, as long as you show something in that fight, we gonna show you love. At least G's gonna show you love. That's all I'm gonna say. So.
All right, G, thanks for giving it up. Go ahead, dog.
I'm just letting y'all know right now, Phantom's album, Destined for Stardom, out right now. His video, Walk With Me, out right now on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. And check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. You know who we are. We're the Boxing Bros.
Also, don't forget, check out Zombie Rage video coming out on Monday. We will have the links available for you. So check that out as well.
When things seem bleak, walk with me. To navigate these streets, walk with me.